Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. We've got some exciting news on sustainable building today, with millions being invested in innovative projects using wood and geothermal energy, creating hundreds of new homes and jobs in the process. Plus, we'll be talking about a major step towards a greener future, with a massive investment in carbon capture technology for the cement industry. Stay tuned. Canada's opening a new path to legal status for up to 6,000 undocumented construction workers. Immigration Minister Mark Miller says these workers are already contributing, and this will let them continue building homes legally and safely. This expands on an existing pilot program in Toronto, which has already helped over 1,300 workers and their families gain permanent residency. The government acknowledges the high job vacancy rate in construction and the need to replace many retiring workers in the coming years. While stressing that overstaying visas has consequences, Miller says it's impractical to remove people contributing to crucial infrastructure projects. Details on eligibility and implementation are still to come, but an advisory council will help shape future immigration policies for the construction sector. Canada and Heidelberg Materials are teaming up on a massive project to decarbonize the cement industry. They're finalizing a deal for up to $275 million in Canadian government funding for a carbon capture plant in Edmonton, the first of its kind in North America for cement. This will involve capturing and storing carbon dioxide, potentially cutting emissions by 1 million tons annually. That's like taking over 300,000 cars off the road. The project also promises to create nearly 2,000 jobs in Alberta. It's a big step towards Canada's net zero goals by 2050 and positions the country as a leader in low-carbon cement production. The Alberta government is also on board, calling it a groundbreaking innovation. The final investment decision is expected before the end of April. Bird Construction just landed a whopping $470 million in new projects. That includes their first ever zero-carbon office and depot in Atlantic Canada, a joint venture. They're also building 2 new buildings for Ontario Power Generation's nuclear program, thanks to a partnership with Indigenous businesses. In British Columbia, they'll be upgrading Highway 1 with new bus lanes and a pedestrian bridge, and are redeveloping a major recreation center in Kelowna. Plus, they secured some significant multi-year deals in industrial maintenance. Safe to say, Bird is having a very successful year. $6 million is heading to Ontario for some cool green construction projects. Assembly Corps is getting over $900,000 to build an 8-story all-wood apartment building in Toronto, a model for future sustainable builds. Sean Mason Homes in Barrie snagged $1 million for a 5-story hybrid timber and steel condo project, the first of its kind using geothermal energy. Another $1 million's going to renovate an Oshawa post office, adding 9 floors and over 200 rental units. And over $3 million will help Timmerman Timberworks build a super high-tech automated timber production line. All told, these projects are adding over 300 new homes, boosting jobs and cutting emissions. Canadore College and the DNSSAB just opened a new housing project in North Bay. 61 2-bedroom units are ready to house mature adults, chosen from local waiting lists. It's an intergenerational project, with Canadore students also living there and providing health and wellness support. Think of it as a really cool roommate matching system, but with a focus on community and learning. The college president calls it essential for building strong communities and supporting healthy aging. It's all part of Canadore's Village initiative, creating a great environment for both residents and students, a win-win for everyone involved. The whole thing's officially opening by May 1st. That's all the construction news we have for you today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. We hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates next time. And remember, this podcast was created with the help of AI. Would you and your company be interested in becoming the featured sponsor for only $495 a month? Reach out to Chase via email chase@ontarioconstructionnews.com to get more details.